Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today for you, I have a countdown to all the days until I take the NCLEX, which will determine if I can be an RN or not. So I wanted you guys to follow me along on this journey to show you everything that I have to do. Today is January 11th, and I think that I take my test on January 22nd. So we have like 12 days left. I'm gonna count today as a study day because I'm obviously gonna study, but I just wanted to show you everything that I do. If I don't pass, let's cross my fingers that I do. This video probably won't be seen, but we don't have to worry about that because I'm going to pass. I'm gonna show you everything that I do to study, to prepare, how many questions I do a day, everything like that. I hope it can help somebody, give them guidance, or if you just want to watch me, I guess, study for 12 days, let's do that too. So thank you guys for coming to my channel, and let's get into the video. So what I'm gonna do first is I'm going to go through this PEDS PowerPoint that one of my professors goes over during the semester that I had school. I didn't have time to go over it because I had too many other things to do, but I'm gonna do it now just to get my review for the NCLEX. So if any PED questions pop up, I'm able to answer those the best of my ability. So I'm gonna do this. It's about 79 slides. I'm already on slide 12, and we're gonna keep going, and then I have something big that I have to do later, and I'm just trying to get myself pumped and prepped so I can take it, so I can see how I'm gonna do on the NCLEX. So let's get started. So I just finished up all of the PED PowerPoints that I had to do. I decided to just finish the whole thing, so once I take this test, I can be done for the day. But this pretty much is like an NCLEX based test. It helps to make sure that you're prepared for the NCLEX, and it'll tell you your scores and things like that. What it does is it turns off at 75 questions if you've met the requirement that they think you're going to meet the threshold, or if 75 questions they know that you won't be able to reach the threshold, things like that. So that's what this would do here. So your girl is hoping that I do not have to do more than 75 questions because I can't focus for that long. Right now it is 4:45, and we're gonna see how long this takes me. Wish me luck. Okay, so I just finished the CAT exam, and I started at 4:45, and it's now 7:30. So it took me a very long time to complete that exam. And to be honest with you, you can take up to 245 questions on there until you can pass, and I take 200. So there's a lot more work to do. I feel like I also didn't take any breaks, and that's probably a negative that I didn't do, because during the NCLEX you can take breaks if need be. I feel like once I hit that 75 questions, if my thing doesn't like exit out, then I need to take a break just so I can regroup, because a lot of the questions that I looked at, they were saying that I had them right and then I changed them to the wrong answer. And guess what, sweetie? We're not going to do that. Like, no. If you had the correct answer, keep it with it, and I don't want to second guess myself. So I think I'll just need a break and things like that. But we'll see how it goes. It's not bad. I passed. I got the little green light saying that I'm ready to take the exam, which is good. But I just don't want to have to take that many questions. So I need to study more. It'll be okay. We're 12 days. So what I'm going to do for the rest of today, because I'm tired, that took me like 3 hours, I'm going to remediate all the questions that I got wrong. And then we'll see where day 11 takes us, because we're counting down the days, but we can do it. Be positive. Thanks for following me on this journey, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Afternoon. Today is January 12th. I have 11 days until the NCLEX, so I'm going to continue studying today. As you guys saw yesterday, I took a CAT exam and all that type of stuff. I passed, but it took me a lot of questions, so I want to make sure I study even harder. So I'm going to take a 75 question Q bank today because I hope to pass the NCLEX with 75 questions. So I'm going to take that to see how I do, to do 75 questions in a row if I'm at the criteria that I can pass. And then I'm also going to do a 25 question Q bank just because I want to do 100 questions a day. I'm going to remediate all the answers that I got wrong so I don't forget it for when I see it on the test if I see it again. And then I'm going to do the physiological adaptation PowerPoint. I like to do some studying and then also do some practice questions each day just so I can get all the knowledge that I need, you know what I mean? So that's what I'm gonna do. The PowerPoint's about 350 slides. I think my professor sent it to me and it was that long. I'm gonna do about 100 a day just so I can get the question practice, the content practice, and get that all out the way. So let's get into today, which is Wednesday. 11 more days. 11 more days. All right, so I finished up the Q bank that I was doing. And I ended up getting a 60%. So boom, that's passing. You hear? That's passing. So I'm happy with what I got with that. And now I'm working on my physiological adaptation PowerPoint. So it's pretty much a lot of just med surg stuff and fundamentals. But I think that is so crucial when it comes to the NCLEX because I'm not trying to get easy questions wrong. I'm not trying to do it, not trying to hear it, none of that. So right now I'm working on like hypothyroidism and hyperthyroidism and Addison's and Cushing's and all that stuff. But I am now on page 29, so I'm gonna do about 70 more. I'm gonna get to 100 and then I'll be done with that for the day, and I'm gonna take another Q bank, but this time 75 questions, and this will be a better determinant on if I'm ready to take the NCLEX or not, because you can't pass the NCLEX in 25 questions. You can pass it in 75. So wish me luck. Okay, so right here I just finished my Q bank and I took 75 questions, as you can see, and I ended up getting a 60%, which is very, very good. So that means that I can pass the NCLEX with a 60%. So that's nice. All I'm doing is remediating. So as you can see, I got this question wrong. So then I'm just gonna remediate it here just so I don't forget it again. And that's what I'm gonna do for the rest of the night. And I will see you guys on day 10. Okay, so I just finished filming a video. It's a FIGS review, so it should be out by the time this video. If not, or if it is, make sure you guys watch it. But today it's 10 days until I take the NCLEX, so we're counting down. Because I just finished this video, now I'm gonna start studying. I just wanted to get this off of my list today. But today I'm gonna do a question trainer, which is 75 questions, again, to see if I'm ready to take the NCLEX because we need to keep it chugging along. And then I'm also going to do a 25 question Q bank, just to hit my 100 for the day. And then the physiological adaptation PowerPoint, I'm gonna go through that again. So it's pretty much the same thing that I did yesterday. I'll start switching it up a little bit later, but I just wanna make sure I do 100 questions a day and get this out the way, because 10 days left and then I don't have to study this hard ever again in my life unless I go back to school. But that's besides the point. Here's 10 days left and let's get into it. Okay, so I just took a short Q bank and I did pretty well. So we're rooting for between a 60 and a 65 in each section. So not too shabby. I definitely have some work to do, but this was a short Q bank, so you can get more questions wrong. And then it's kind of hard, but I got a 60, and you're rooting for a 60 to 65 every single time that you take a quiz. So I'm in the normal threshold. I'm gonna remediate these in my book here. And then I'm going to work on this PowerPoint, and before I go to sleep tonight, I'm gonna do the 75 question Q bank. Okay, so I just went over a lot of my PowerPoint on the physiological adaptation. I did a lot of the cardio stuff today, so I was looking at like how to read strips, because I sometimes struggle with the strips and what they mean and what you should do when you see those, so I definitely have to work on those because I want to get those easy questions right, as I keep saying over and over and over again. I also looked at heart problems like MIs and the cardiac enzymes with their normal ranges, because I want to know those. Coronary artery disease, cardiac tamponade with like the fluid around the heart, all stuff like that. So I feel like I'm cardio ready, and now I'm about to take the 75 question question trainer, and I want a 60 or higher. Let's go. Okay, so I just finished all my remediations for, so I gotta turn down Bridgerton's. I decided to watch it again because that's how much I like the show. But I just redid the Q bank that I just did, or question trainer, and I ended up getting not the best score, but at least it was within the range that I wanted to get it in. So that's what I did. I just remediated all the answers so I know those for next time. And this is all I'm gonna do today. I'm about to eat dinner, watch Bridgerton's, go to sleep, and do it all again tomorrow for day 9. So see you tomorrow. Good afternoon. everyone. Today is January 14th. We have 9 days left until I take the NCLEX. Today is pretty much the same thing that I've been doing for the past 2 days. I'm going to do a 75 Q bank. I decided to do the Q bank instead of the question trainer because those actually give me like the application and analysis questions, and that's what's going to be on the exam rather than like comprehension and understanding and stuff like that. So I'm going to do 75 questions of those, another 25 questions, remediate those, do the physiological adaptation PowerPoint, and that's it. I'm not really going to show you it because you've been seeing it for the past 2 days. I will show you my cute little thing though. This is to give me motivation. My mom and dad's in the corner over there, but it says 9 days until Selenia RN. You got this, Smarty. I think I spelled Smarty right. Like, I really hope that I did. But this is what I have here, and I look at it every day, and I change it to give me motivation. And 9 more days, and we got this. Whoever else is studying with me for the NCLEX, you got this. All right, see ya. Good afternoon. It is January 15th. I have 8 days left till the NCLEX, which is crazy. A lot of my friends today, I don't know if they watch these videos, but they took the NCLEX today, so I hope that they passed. And good vibes for everybody taking this test. But today I'm going to do something a little bit different. Instead of doing a Q bank, I'm going to do this readiness exam because really I take it in a week. I just count 8 days because this day I counted as one. Yeah, it's a readiness exam. I think it's 180 questions. And this is the exam that my professor said if we get a 60 to a 65, then we really are ready to take the NCLEX. So all my other ones have just been kind of practice ones to see if I'm ready. And this is a really good determination to see if I really am. I'm going to finish up the physiological adaptation PowerPoints because I have to finish up those. And I want today to be the last day. I'll remediate those questions that I got wrong. Hopefully it's not too many because if it's 180... got some work to do. So let's hope that I get quite a few questions right. And here is 8 days until the NCLEX. Hello, today is January 16th. It's about 5 p.m. I've had a really late start today, but we're not going to talk about it. Yesterday, what I decided to do is I decided not to take the readiness exam. I thought that I took it before, but I really didn't. And it said I can only take it one time. And I was like, am I really ready? And I was like, I'm not. So I wanted to wait. So all I did yesterday was do 75 Q bank questions, another 25 Q bank, and work on the PowerPoint. Today I'm just going to do the Q banks again because I have to get ready for work. But I want to get a little bit of studying in today because the time is ticking down, sis. The time is ticking down. So I really have, I don't know, 6 more days. I say 7 just to make myself feel better, but if I'm really being honest, I have 6 because that Friday morning when I take the test, I'm not gonna be studying that day. I'm just gonna get dressed, go to the place, and take the test and get it over with. So we're 6 days out, 7 days out, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. So I'm on it this morning. It's 11 o'clock. I've already started studying. Today is January 16th. I have 6 days left until my exam. I'm really working on all my medications because I want to be able to get those pharm questions correct. And I'm going to do a Q bank today, a 75 question one, and then also a who do you see first Q bank. They have those on this Kaplan website that I do, and I want to work on my management of care just because I feel like that is where they have most of the question because it's 20% of the exam. So here we go, 6 more days. This PowerPoint, Q bank, and a who do I see first, and then maybe if I'm in the mood and I'm feeling it, I'll do more quizzes just to quiz myself to get more information. But that's where we are today. Happy Martin Luther King Day. Shout out to him because you know the rest. Today I have 5 days left until I take my NCLEX, so it's crunch time. Like all the other stuff, I was doing good. Now I need to not play any games because it's crunch time. So 5 days left. I take the NCLEX on Friday. Today is Monday. And yesterday I actually went pretty hard when it comes to my studying. I started at noon and didn't stop till like 7 o'clock. So I did a lot of Q banks. And one of my friends from like my cohort ended up giving me her UWorld access. UWorld and Kaplan are different, and they say UWorld is pretty close to the NCLEX. And I've been doing those practice questions. It took me a while to figure out the format because it's different than what I've been doing. So I kind of got some low scores in the beginning, and then now I'm working my way up and I'm getting like 60s and 68s and all that stuff. And I'm like, can I do this? Yes, I can. But that's what I'm doing today. I really like the UWorld better than Kaplan, but I'm still gonna do a little bit of Kaplan here and there because that's what I'm used to. Today I'm gonna do a 75 question UWorld practice test to see if I'm ready, because I feel like that's closer to the NCLEX. I'm going to do 2 more of the 25 question ones. I just want to do a lot today. And I want to do the PowerPoint for restraints because I sometimes struggle with the restraint questions. And I know there's not going to be that many, but if I see one, I want to get it right. So I'm going to do that today, remediate, and that'll do it for today. I'll show you a little bit, and 5 more days. Crazy, just crazy. Okay, so here we go. This is UWorld. So this looks completely different than Kaplan, but here is what it looks like. You have flashcards here, notes, how you've been doing on your performance-wise compared to everyone else. I also like UWorld because it tells you, like, if you get the question right compared to the percentage of everyone else who's had that question as well, which I think is really awesome to see if you're where you need to be. It's timed. I'm not going to do unused because those are hers. Those are the ones that she hasn't done. So I'm just going to do all because really, I don't think that I'm going to get many doubles because of how many questions were left. I'm doing all subjects because that's just what I want to do. All systems are checked, and I'm doing 75 questions, which is the maximum. So that's what I'm going to do, and here we go.
Mental status due to hypoxia. Really evaluate that client's oxygenation.
I just woke up and decided to take an exam because I have 4 days left until, and I'm really only going to study today and study tomorrow. So this is what I just did. I just took a quiz. And I got an 84%. That's what I'm talking about, okay? Wow, that's the highest score I've ever gotten in my life. Okay, good work. Good work to me. Great day to start off the morning, and let's keep going. I'm about to make breakfast, do some more quizzes, and just go hard because hopefully I never have to do this again. See ya. Good afternoon. Today is January 20th, and I have 3-ish days left until the NCLEX. Today is actually going to be the last day that I'm studying because tomorrow I'm just going to give myself a break. I've been studying for like a month and a half now, and at that point I know what I know and I don't what I don't. So that's going to be a relaxing day for me. I'm going to do some laundry, pack because I'm going somewhere, and stuff like that, and just get it out of my brain and just pray to God that everything goes well. But today I took 2 25 question Q banks this morning when I first woke up. I did good. I got a 68% and a 70%. So I'm past the threshold, sweetie. Like the 60 to 65, I'm doing well. And I also took a 75 question Q bank yesterday and I did well. I fit myself within the range. I really like UWorld compared to Kaplan, so I love it, really. I'm glad that the girl gave it to me. That's a gift from above, from her and from God. So I'm really, really happy with that. And I'm going to do a 75 question Q bank, 1 more 25 question Q bank, and I'm gonna do the 180 question readiness on Kaplan. That's all I'm gonna do today. Wish me luck. And it's kind of pretty jam-packed field, and that's all I'm doing. This is the last time that I'm gonna study for this test because I'm gonna pass and I'm not gonna have to do it again. Happy Wednesday. Okay, so today is the day, obviously. Today is January 22nd. It's 6:58 a.m., so I'm here really early. They said get here 30 minutes early. I'm in this real sketch parking garage. He said he thinks it's gonna be $10. I'm like, do you know for sure before I park in here? So kind of stinks that I have to buy parking to take this test, but yeah, this is where we're at. I'm very, very nervous. It is what it is. I know what I know. I don't what I don't. I'm a smart gal, so I should be okay. And it's just very nerve-wracking. Like, my stomach is in knots, and I have an hour till I take it. So I'm gonna go down there, get this parking ticket. I'm leaving all my stuff in the car because I don't want to put it in a plastic bag and then like lose my stuff. So wish me luck. I'll see you guys after. And I'm so freaking scared. All right, so I had to find a different parking garage because they were tripping. it was an early bird special saying if you get in before 9 and you don't take your car till after 4, it's $10. But if you take it out earlier, it's $18. And I'm like, you can't tell me when to get my car. It's mine. So I had to drive around town, and I finally found another one, and I got it for $10 for 3 to 12 hours. I don't think I'm gonna be here that long, but I don't want the pressure on me. So I'm about to hit this walk because I got a nice little 5-minute walk now in 10-degree weather, and wish me luck. Okay, now I'm gone for real. Bye. So I'm home, and I wanted to give myself some time just to kind of like be with my thoughts on my way home. And I finished in 75 questions. I took, they wanted to take a survey after of like survey questions to do. And I really hope that I did a good job. I'll find out my results in a couple of days or so. I'm super duper nervous. Like when it shut off at 75, I was like, okay, sis, did I do a good job? Did I not show you enough? Or what's going on? So I'm just gonna be positive, keep praying to God. And when I get my update, I'll let you guys know. And then that's pretty much the end of this video. I've been studying for so long, I don't know what to do with my life now. Like I'm going home and I'm like, what am I gonna do? So yeah. I'm stressed. I'm smiling because your girl did it. I did it. I don't have the exact results yet, but I'm gonna pull up my computer. Here she is right here. You see that says NCLEX results met? That's a good indicator that I passed that doggone exam. So my license should be coming tomorrow or Sunday or any of that, but period, I did that. I'm done with that. I'm now Selenia MSN RN. You see my sign? No more one day. Like, it's done. I'm so excited. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope that this helped somebody, gave them a little bit of motivation, and no matter what, you can do it. If you can't do it one time, you can do it the second time. Just take as many times as you need. I'm thankful and blessed that I only had to do this exam one time. God is on my side, and wow. Just see you guys in the next video. Bye.